Hello everybody, I'm Squeaky G. Welcome to my new video. Woohoo!
Little G and I are going to go for a walk today. I've got some errands and stuff to run, so I thought I would take you guys with us. He's being very, very cuddly today, and I've just managed to put some makeup on. Half my makeup routine was done one-handed because he just wanted to cuddle, and I haven't worked out how to use the sling properly yet, and I'm a bit scared that he's going to drop out the bottom or something, so I haven't used it yet. Look at my elbow patches, everybody. They're so sweet. And then he's got his little striped leggings on from White Company. And then when we go out, he's gonna have his little bubble hat, which I love. Sleepy boy. We had a really good night with him last night, actually. He only woke up twice and went straight back to sleep after he got fed, so that was good. I am still really, really bloody tired though, and I haven't had a chance to have breakfast or empty the washing machine or any of that stuff yet, so it's going to be a day of errands, I think. I'm going to try and answer as many of your Q&A questions as I can, but I'm really sorry if I don't get around to answering your question. This video would be like 3 hours long if I answered all the questions. I'm really overwhelmed at how many you guys actually sent through.
Was you eating broccoli?
Yeah.
Cats don't eat broccoli.
Cats do eat broccoli. He's made a right little drawing into the side of that.
Widgie, are you eating broccoli?
Widgie is definitely eating broccoli.
Are you eating broccoli, Mr. Widgie? Why are you eating broccoli? That's a weird thing to do for a cat, you know. Look at this little grumpy boy. Squeaky, why are you being so grumpy today? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Mister? For the past few days, I've been feeling like I've got a bit of a case of the baby blues, and I've just been feeling quite down, and I've cried a lot. I've been crying in the shower, I've been crying when Steph makes my dinner. My hormones are just going crazy basically. So I've kind of been a bit of a hermit and not really wanting to see anybody or talk to anyone or anything. So today Steph, Squeaky G and I are having a little trip out of the house to try and cheer me up a bit. So we're heading over to Richmond today, and we're just gonna have a little coffee date and maybe go around the park. Squeaky's in the back here. He's very quiet at the moment. Lots of squeaking going on down there. What has been the hardest part of the whole experience? I would definitely say the hardest part of the whole experience for me was the recovery, like about the week after I gave birth, because I just wasn't expecting to feel as bad as I felt. My whole body hurt basically, and that on top of trying to look after a newborn baby was a pretty big challenge. We're trying to get Jeffy used to his sling because he constantly wants to be cuddled, and I can't get anything done around the house. So Steph's doing a bit of baby wearing, aren't you?
Yeah, check it out.
He's not screaming so far.
See if they like it.
Woohoo!
Say hello to everyone, Mr. G.
Hey, I'm Squeaky. How did you get the name Grayson? I really, really didn't like it at first, but it grew on me, obviously, because we ended up choosing it. But we literally went through book after book after book trying to find a name for him. We stayed up till like 3 in the morning going through the whole of every single name book, and we just couldn't find anything else that we liked. So in the end, Grayson ended up growing on us, and I liked it because it was quite unusual as well. So that's how we came up with Mr. G's name.
Oh yeah, I like this little sling thing.
I managed to get him in it last night for about half an hour while I did the washing up, but then he screamed. So I think he's just still getting used to it. Oh look, he looks so cute.
I think he likes it though. He looks like he likes it.
What do you guys do for a living? Obviously, I've left my job as a makeup artist to be a full-time mother for the time being, and my husband Stefan, he actually left his job working at Heat magazine to work on his own startup business, which we're both really, really excited about, and we're going to tell you about it soon, and it's something that I would actually really appreciate your guys' help with when the time comes. So yeah, we're going to tell you about that very shortly. We have just come to the Design Museum today in Bermondsey and we're just having a little look around. Getting Jeff nice and cultured.
He doesn't care, look at him.
He doesn't care, no.
Why do you always shut your eyes when he
Sleeps
comes to those
whenever we,
places?
yeah, he sleeps whenever we go anywhere remotely cultural at all, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's such a
He's like,
philistine.
"Yeah, this is boring."
I'd totally wear that. Yeah, I would wear that.
We just realised that the Design Museum is actually right on the Thames and it's quite a cool location. It's got like the Gherkin and Tower Bridge and stuff in the background. So I'm just going to go for a little walk along here now. It's quite cold though, so I don't think we're going to stay out for that long. But Squeaky G, of course, is asleep and missing all of London's attractions. But never mind. Are you Polish or half Polish? And I'm not actually Polish at all, but Steph's dad has Polish and Dutch roots, so that's where our surname comes from. Good outfit, G-Star. Is it hard to wake up at night and feed him? And I am definitely going to say yes. I hate getting up at night and feeding him. I definitely find it a lot easier to cope with him in the daytime because I like my sleep and I'm not very good when I haven't had much sleep. So yeah, I do find it hard. Are you glad you had a baby at your current age, and do you think it would be harder for you personally if you'd had the baby younger? I definitely feel like it would have been a lot harder for me to have a baby than 25 because I've sort of just got to that age where I've got married, I'm in a settled relationship, I've got a stable job, and I think it would have put much more of a strain on everything if I was younger and I didn't have any of those things in place.
Are you gonna cry all night, Squeaky? Promise? Oh.
Does the cat ever get in the way of having a baby around? And so many people have actually asked me about the cat. I think everyone's quite interested in how their pets will react to babies. I think our cat has definitely got a bit of jealousy and he's missing his dad's lap because Grayson is always on his dad's lap in the evening. So I think Widgie, our cat, is feeling a little bit depressed right now. Next errand is in Boots because we need more formula because Squeaky G is literally drinking us out of house and home and I can't keep up with his demand on my boobs, so we're having to formula feed him as well. So I'm gonna go pick up some of that and see if there's anything we need in the baby section. All the little clothes and stuff. Boots Mini Club actually do really cute stuff for baby boys, so have a look down there as well. How did you feel when you told your family that you were pregnant? Unfortunately, it's just me and my sister in my side of the family. My parents aren't with us anymore, but she was really, really excited and she absolutely loves him to bits. And obviously on Stefan's side of the family, everyone was really excited and yeah, everyone had a brilliant reaction basically. His family were actually there when I found out I was pregnant, so that was really nice for them, I think. Having a lovely chicken and mango salad and a cappuccino. And Squeaky is fast asleep. How did you feel when you found out you were pregnant? I felt a mixture of things. I felt really happy because I've always known that I wanted to be a mum, and for Stefan and I it was the next step in our relationship. We just got married and it was the next thing that we wanted to do. But at the same time I felt really, really overwhelmed and scared that because we'd sort of built this life that we enjoyed so much and that we were having so much fun, I was just really, really scared that everything was going to change and that I wouldn't like my new life. And so yeah, it was like a complete mixture of feelings, to be honest. So nice to get out today because yesterday I felt really, really down and I have been feeling that way for about 2 or 3 days and it's just horrible. Like I just cried. I probably cried about 5 or 6 times yesterday, about nothing in particular. It's just like a crazy hormone ride basically, but even stupid things like I was putting some sweet chilli sauce on my dinner and there was some on the outside of the bottle and it got me all sticky and I got really upset about it and I nearly cried about that, which is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, basically I just felt really anxious and paranoid and like upset that kind of like missing my old lifestyle, but then feeling guilty for missing my old lifestyle, and just feeling guilty for everything basically. But I guess that's what being a new mummy is all about, because I feel guilty for absolutely everything. I feel guilty having 10 minutes putting makeup on. Today I feel like I've woken up a different person. Like, I feel really, really happy today. But I do kind of feel like a bit like a psycho, because yesterday I was like really, really down in the dumps, and today I'm like super, super happy. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, my hormones are just crazy. He's very demanding when he gets hungry. He literally just screams as loud as he can until you shove a bottle or a nipple in his mouth. Don't you, G-Star? Does it feel weird not having baby G in your stomach anymore? It does, but I way prefer having him on the outside. But yeah, it is kind of strange not being pregnant anymore, but it doesn't feel like I ever was pregnant, if that makes sense. Like, I've just got used to having my body back. I love it when he does that little meow. Why did you want to get into makeup? I found that makeup was really the only thing that I really enjoyed and found interesting, and I found it quite a creative outlet as well, and to be able to transform someone's look completely, it just really appealed to me, and I found it fun. So yeah, that's why. What are you looking at, Milky Mouth? Widgie's a big fan of the baby sling, apparently. Did that make you jump, Widgie? You like it in there, Widge? Do you have any advice for a new YouTuber? Yes, definitely, I have advice for a new YouTuber. I would say 3 things. Firstly, perseverance. Just keep making videos. People will end up eventually watching them, even if no one's watching straight away. The second thing I would say is just be yourself and be honest. And the third thing is go out with a ginger bearded man that can edit all your videos beautifully. Yeah, Jeff isn't convinced about that, are you? Okay, is there any part of caring for your baby that you wish you didn't have to do as a mum? Sometimes when he's like doing his screaming, raging fits, I don't like having to try and calm him down after that, because it stresses me out as well. But other than that, I think that's it really. I don't mind doing anything for him because I love him and he's my baby. Would you ever consider doing daily vlogs? Yes, I definitely would consider doing daily vlogs, but I think because doing vlogs is such hard work and Steph spends a lot of time editing the videos for me and everything, that I would have to have a certain amount of subscribers before we would consider really filming every day, because it is such a lot of work.
I said the funniest joke of my life here a few months ago to Hannah. See if you guys get it. I pointed at that and I said, where do you think the other one is? Let me know if you got that joke. It's the best joke I ever said.
I think it's really funny.
It is the best joke I ever said, definitely. And I wasn't even a dad at
And
the
you
time.
made it up
And it was the
yourself,
best dad
didn't
joke in the world, yeah.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Oh, pardon you. I don't think I could really imagine living anywhere else other than London as like a long-term home. I just love this city so much. There's constantly things to do. You can do different things every single day if you wanted to. Obviously, the weather isn't great being in England and everything, so if I was going to live somewhere hot, I would like to live on an island in the Bahamas, definitely. Jefferson has decided to scream the whole way home from Spitafields market. Literally, he's doing his scream cry where he's desperate for food. neither of us can get in the back to feed him, so we just had to like ignore this horrible scream, and I feel so guilty. Yeah, it's literally like 25 minutes of screaming. I feel like such a bad mother. Has your baby bump gone down yet? It has gone down a crazy amount. I mean, it looks kind of like my old stomach again, but obviously a bit flabbier, and I've got a few stretch marks, and I still have the line down the front and everything, but it's gone down loads. I'm really happy with how it's gone down, actually. Still not how I want it to be, but obviously I've just had a baby a month ago, so I'm not really that worried yet. Baby Jeffy's got his first ever play date today with our friend baby Lily, so I decided to dress him up smart for his first date occasion. Say hi, Jeffy. Hi, I'm Squeaky. I'm waiting for my date to get here. Look how cute you look. What has been your newborn must-have items so far? I'm actually going to do a whole video on this because there's certain things which I feel like we couldn't have lived without, and certain things which we definitely didn't need or didn't use, so I think that deserves a whole video to itself. Someone just threw up on their fancy shirt 10 minutes before their date arrived, so someone's got to go and get changed into his backup outfit now.
Look. Sick.
Typical as well.
Look what you did.
I planned that outfit, Jefferson. You were going to woo the ladies with that. Lady Lily.
Jeffy. He loves this, putting a thing over his head, don't you, Jeff?
No, you need to change his vest stuff.
Oh, what do I?
It's all over it.
anything on there. It's fine.
Wet. Why'd you call him Jeffy? This is kind of inappropriate, but I know lots of people are wondering why we call him Jeffy all the time. Basically, before I was even pregnant, Stefan and I were watching... Oh dear. No, it's okay. Yeah, before I was even pregnant, Stefan and I were watching a rap battle one time on YouTube. One of the rap artists in it was called Jefferson Price, and we just thought his name was really funny, and we thought it would be funny if we named our firstborn child after a rap battler. And then it kind of just stuck after that we thought we'd always call our firstborn Jeffy, and then it just turned into his nickname after that, and we still call him Jeffy now even. And I think most of our friends and family call him Jeffy as well. Baby G is now wearing his backup outfit, and here it is. This is from Marks and Spencer's, and this is from that Jojo Mum-On, and it's massive on him, but his jeans don't fit him. And his bunny is from our friend Amy. Actually made this bunny. It's so cute, we really love it. What do you want Grayson to be when he's older, and why? I want him to be my little makeup artist assistant, and I'm going to, as soon as he learns how to talk, I'm going to teach him the difference between all my makeup brushes and my makeup items, so that when I'm doing my makeup in the morning, he can pass them all to me and do practice. But I don't know, I mean, anything creative I'd like him to do, but as long as he's kind and he's happy and he's honest and polite, not asking very much at all there. But yeah, as long as he's happy, then we'll be happy with whatever he chooses to do. It was evil. Oh, so cute. Good girl. Jefferson just loves getting his Infocol drops in the evening. Check out his face.
Open your mouth, mister. You love this. Oh, God.
Oh, I feel so bad giving it to him. Look at his little face.
Sorry.
He's all concerned.
Oh, I'm sorry, mister.
Oh.
It's good for you.
You'll have a nice evening now. Have you always wanted to be a mother, and why? I have definitely always wanted to be a mum, and I think from a really early age, that's all I knew that I definitely wanted to do with my life, was be a mum. And I was one of those little girls who was constantly pushing around dolls in a pushchair, teddies in a pushchair, looking after all my toys and that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely knew that I always wanted to be a mum.
Oh God, what are you doing? What are you doing there, mate? Trying to lick your hand?
Is there anything you can't wait for baby G to do? Yes. He's only 4 weeks old at the moment, but we can't wait for him to smile, because it is quite difficult doing everything for someone, and when you don't get a thank you back and they scream in your face all the time, But yeah, just smile basically. We're waiting for that and we're trying our hardest to make him smile every night.
Whenever Hannah gets drunk, she tries to make me drink her boob milk. She puts ice in it and puts it there next to me and goes, oh, I got you some milk. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You never get me some milk. And then
It's nice.
I don't know why, but for some reason, I think it's okay to drink milk from an udder of a cow, another species, but not. It's a bit gross to drink milk from my wife's boobs. I don't know why that is. It's weird.
What do you love most about baby G? I love his little pout that he does, and I love his little squashed up face, and I love the way he looks at me with his really bright blue eyes, like he's really trying to work me out. Yeah, this little patch of hair on the back of his head that makes him look like a monk. Yeah, there's loads of stuff.
Did you say something, Squeaks? You can camera shy now, yeah? Look how cute Mr. G is being right now.
Look at his lips. He's like... Friday night with the Michalaks.
Friday night with the Michalaks.
Friday night round the Michalaks. Our baby's expensive. Yes, they are very, very expensive little people, and he's outgrown most of his newborn clothes already, and just obviously everything else that you need to get, like sterilisers and push chairs and cots and sheets, and yeah, they're very expensive little people. Oh, a little squeak. You got a
Can we
squeak.
get a squeak? Can we have a laugh? Please, Squeaky, give us a laugh. Squeaky!
What does Steph call you? It doesn't sound like Hannah. He doesn't call me Hannah, and in fact I actually don't even answer to Hannah when he calls me that anymore. He calls me Coney, and it's after the Ugandan warlord Joseph Kony, because we've both got a really inappropriate sense of humour. Steph thought it'd be funny to call the love of his life after one of the most horrendous people in the world. And I thought it was really funny too. No, it's completely inappropriate. Oh, I hate it. I hate it when you cry like that. If you could change any decision you've ever made before, what would it be and why? I don't think that I have anything massive in my life that I would like to change, because I feel, as cheesy as it sounds, I feel like every decision that I made has led me to a path to where I am today, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. So although there's parts of my life which I obviously wish were different, I wouldn't go back and change them. Apart from one really shallow thing, I wish that I had never cut my long hair, because I hate having short hair and it's taking forever to grow. I know that's a really ridiculous thing, but yeah, that's the one thing I would change. What's your favourite song at the moment? We've been listening to a guy called Jake Bugg, and I really like his whole album actually, which is really rare. But we listened to it the first week that we had Jeffy home from hospital, so I think it's kind of a sentimental album for me. So that's it for now. Thank you all for your questions, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing and commenting, and you've all been really, really lovely, and I've honestly been so overwhelmed with how nice you've all been, and yeah, you've all been great. So thank you for watching, and we will see you for our video next week. Say bye, Jeffy. He's not very impressed.